official game.
I'll have to talk to Sissy's administrator who put it together. I wouldn't think that.
Well, you know, I'm not sure about them, but
you're going to be streaming it live.
Do we have rosters? Do we have their roster?
Oh no, I thought
we have our roster.
So I need to go get it.
Our roster's in that.
And Doug, he's wanting to know about when this is done, when we get about getting a video. Now we haven't recorded any of it yet. We're just getting it.
Hey,
he's wanting to know about getting a copy.
That you'll actually do that through the Play On Sports website, correct, Richard? I'm sorry, what's the question? A DVD. They would need to go to you guys for that. You didn't go through the Play On Sports website? No. You guys have the rights to it? Okay. So it'll record there, and then you guys can produce it.
I'll tell you what, let me give him.
Does he have?
Okay.
Ready to do this?
Am I going to wear headphones?
Yeah, you're going to wear that, where you can actually hear yourself talk.
But can I hear him?
Yes, you'll be able to hear him too. Alright, then we're ready to start. We'll go marking. Okay. You can call Mike and do something up right now. He made some commercials and stuff to Walmart. I think for the sake of tonight, we might need to just kind of.
Hey, you should be seeing something. Yeah, that's what he said. Okay. Hey, just to let you know too, we had a guy come here from Westport. He asked about what he's doing to get a hard time.
That's it. That's live.
I don't think they came out or a Bible build after this one.
Oh.
That's alright, just leave it.
It's an easy switch.
Well,
it says Mount Dora Bible up there.
oh yeah, we're alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But so when you're in the broadcast and you want to see what the end user, you see this tab here says program. That's just go slow down on this. Okay, I got that. If you click on live stream, you'll get to see what the end users are doing. Eventually. But that's how you sort of see, so that's what they're getting at. So, and if I put Bible right there and hit resubmit, it'll resubmit it and put it in there correctly. So, I don't know if you want to go with the rest of the, submit? Yeah. And most of these will repopulate themselves. This is just where you fill in the games of the year. Yep, and you'll just, it's all pretty self-explanatory. And, Lauren! Get a girl here that has good visual representation. Because that's all we're going to have to do is change the score, right? Comparing it. Well, no, what we'll do is, this is the score, bro. You probably want to replay on the So, do we know when you're starting? And same thing for all roster too.
Where is our roster?
Guys, when you guys do us a favor, do you want to go down there and find out?
I think you won't be able to get that.
Okay,
Just go with, just probably go with Mount Dora, because you won't get, Bible won't go all the way in.
Oh, okay, absolutely. I'm sorry.
And then this is pretty easy. What's your name again? All right. Just say. You don't have to say so. It's easy. You just put in the score as it changes. Hit submit overlay. Timeout. You select the timeout thing. Once the team call a timeout, you just if you click on it for me, coach. You go down to 4. They call one, and it just disappears up here. But anytime you make a change over here, you have to submit overlay so it updates over here.
Okay, so what do I press?
score bug right now. We'll do ours. And then so you see it says score bug. No.
Score button.
Yeah.
Well, how do I submit it?
But it's on the wrong side.
No, that's perfect. And then if you go to the sponsor logo, and then go down to one that says sponsor logo MVB. And so when you're ready to submit that, you can just blast it over there and it'll be fine.
And all you'll have to do is keep up with the score right here. Because if you want me to, I'll run the camera while you talk.
Yeah, that's fine. And you have the score there. And another thing too, when there's a dead time, so for the sake of this broadcast, what we'll do, we'll work between 3 overlays. So we have the team locator, which is up here right now, and then the one that says scoreboard. No, not with the logos. Just one more up. Right there, without the logos. Right, so get familiar with that too. So this is where you're going to be putting the final scores of the games. So visitor score game 1, and the same thing at home. Score and the popular.
So in between games, we'll put this one in.
Or when there's like a dead or like a timeout or something like that, you can bring it up.
And he's going to be sitting right here too.
Okay, yeah, because I'm...
Yeah, and you'll be able to hear what we're talking about, and I can give you the same
You'll wear that. You'll listen to what he says.
What I'm going to do,
Scoreboard, scorebug. We'll use the scoreboard.
okay, so what we'll do is, I'll do the play by play.
Wait, that's what next to do. Scorebug. That's scoreboard. Although it's not scoreboard. Top. And then that one is team locator.
I don't know rotation. So that's what's on there now?
That's what's on there right now.
Okay.
If we go to switch, if we go to scoreboard top, right here, right there, and submit over here.
So every time I submit information, I press submit, right? Every time I submit information, I have to put submit.
James, I'm going to let him be your eyes on the scoreboard.
You're my eyes.
No. I want you to stay right here. You help her keep up with the score.
Hey, Doug, I can't solve that with
Yeah.
other games right now.
Huh?
I can't solve that with other games. Because me and Aaron are like really good partners. Did you put it in the folder? And we've got like a lot of chemistry working together.
Yes.
That is the credits at the end. That's the intro. That's the halftime commercial, and that's also commercials. I mean, they don't really have halftime here. I just realized.
Yeah.
But it's a 1 minute commercial that's come out. So like you can recognize it.
Let's just load them in. And then so we have an intro.
Then the credits are the last one.
Yes, that's all. You want me to try and talk? Can you stand here with Mike and go over that while I try and do the steer?
I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
What do you, huh?
This is, what do you think?
James Gardner?
Is this your phone?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, how are you?
Mike, what do you think about that?
I'm okay. I'm at Mount Dora getting ready to do a broadcast. I can try. Can I call you right back? This is the rule too. All right.
Did we get one of these? We need one of these.
So they're in there. All you gotta do is just let me know when you want to play. Right. So if we have this intro here, it's easy to click on it and play. And it'll go over right now. So how long is the intro? Tell you what. Go downstairs. Okay. So what we'll do is here's how we'll do the broadcast. We'll wait at about I would say 5 minutes. We'll talk for about 3. We'll play. We'll actually do the intro. We'll come in talk about 3 minutes.
So who's going to run the camera? Mike, do you want to do this and I run the camera? Do you want to do this and I run the camera? Lauren was actually going to do it too. That way he can concentrate on that. Somebody can concentrate on the camera. Or Trent can even run the camera. Or one of the students can. Or two of them. Okay. James.
Yeah.
That's all there.
Okay. So he's a camera person. I'm just showing it all over. Aaron. James is going to be her eyes for the scoreboard. I want to watch and listen instead of.
I want to absorb as much as I can.
You're gonna run the camera. Yeah, you good with that? You're not gonna need this. Okay, so here's what we got going on here. Okay, right now we've got the overlay. This will start out. Whenever we get ready to go to one of the commercials or something, we just go to the video source and we put in whichever one it is that we want to run. Okay, there's 3 overlays that he's going to be working with. And I'll do it first and you can just kind of watch. Because you can listen with this. Okay, right now this is overlay right before the game starts. Okay, then once it starts, we'll go to the score bug, which is right here. Okay, depending on what's over here, once we click submit, that's when it goes over. All right, not until then. And then we're also going to use.
Do you mind showing how to like really
She was watching it. She already knows. And then of course this one's scoreboard logos.
Got the numbers. This is ours.
Keep up with,
These are your
like the final
starters.
score of the visitors of game 1, and then game 2, and then that'll come up in between games. This is strictly there for the beginning and the end. Okay? So we won't need that. We shouldn't need that anymore after the game, after it all starts. Because this one will be used in between games, and then the score bug will be used during
Styles.
Okay? So we got to keep up with timeout.
Now, I don't know how to pronounce.
Score.
I mean, you're just going to have to.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it first, and you just help me keep up with the score.
You see that out there? Well, it's because it's stretched out. You want me to bring it? You want me to make it smaller? It's because it's stretched. Our website.
FHSAAsports.com/MDB.
Or you can go to our website.
Ventura, Coleman, Jones, Koa. Hey, where's that folder with all that paperwork in it? It's over in the other room.
When do you generally run any of the commercials?
And we have a long enough break. So probably with volleyball, in between a game. We've got about 3 to 5 minutes.
So would you run the commercial first and then put the scoreboard logos up after that finishes running?
So you go scoreboard first, let us talk, because we'll say, last thing of the game, number 1, Monto Bobby wins that game 25-25. What did you see out of the game? They played well and win. Hang with us, we'll be right back in just a
Because
few.
isn't there about 3 minutes in between each game?
We'll just say something like, hang out here with us, we'll be back here in just a few.
And worst comes to worst, if I have a brain
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're live from Mount Dora, Florida, right here in Cecil McGehee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mount Dora Bible for Varsity girls volleyball action. This all sanctioned by the FHSAA. You're watching Bulldogs TV right here on the FHSAA network. We thank you for tuning in with us. And I'm joined in the booth today with Mount Dora Bible Director of Admissions, Natalie Yon. She's going to be my color analyst today. This is the first match of the year. What are we looking for out of Bulldog volleyball?
Well, Richard, we've got several new players this year. We're looking to be more of a defensive team. We just coming off our preseason tournament at Eustis High School where we did beat Tavares, came up short against Crystal River and Eastridge. But we're going to look to our defense tonight to hold us through.
So looking for defense, we're about minutes away from our pregame. Let's go ahead and establish the starters for tonight's game. First, the starters for the Lady Wolfpack of Westport High School out of Ocala, Florida. Starting tonight for the Lady Wolfpack, number 20, Darian Bateman. Number 23, Victoria Jones. Number 37, Marissa Laka. Number 25 will be Roshonda Pierre. Number 9 will be Wilani Rivera. And number 22 will be Amanda Saunders. Starting tonight for your Lady Bulldogs will be number 1, Tyler Skiles. Number 9, Peyton Parent. Number 4, your daughter, Emily Yon. Number 3, Michaela Morris. Number 14, Gianna Bonner. And number 2, Brittany Lyles. So your starters for the Lady Bulldogs tonight. And as you said, we're looking for defense out of our Lady Bulldogs to start this season off. The opener for both these schools right here on the campus of Mount Dora Bible. Hang with us. Varsity volleyball action right here on Bulldogs TV in just a few. Hang with us. We're going to wait and turn it over to the public address announcer. Richard Thomas back here on Bulldogs TV. We're just trying to figure out a couple technical difficulties, and then we'll have the public address announcer right here in the McGehee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mount Dora Bible in just a few. So hang with us as we figure out these technical difficulties with the PA announcer. And here we go, ready for varsity volleyball action again on Bulldogs TV. We're on the campus of Mount Dora Bible. This is the season opener. And Natalie, here we go. Bulldogs volleyball one more year right here in 2012.
Looking forward to it, Richard.
So, Natalie, one of the exciting things I like to see with girls volleyball is these pregame warm-ups where you see these girls, they go around the court, they have their little special handshakes that they probably brought over from their club season. You know, how do you feel about that, too? I think it's really entertaining sometimes to watch that.
It is. MDB had a fairly conservative cheer right there, but it's always good. They pep one another up and get each other ready for the big game.
And the officials are starting right now, getting ready to check the rotations and the lineups. And varsity volleyball action will get started here in just a few. We thank you for logging on and watching MDB TV. This is sort of the maiden broadcast. If you're watching on FHSAAsports.com/MDB or just on the FHSAA Sports Network, we thank you for spending your evening with us here on Bulldogs TV. So, the Lady Wolfpack set to serve. Can't see the number there, but here we go with varsity volleyball action. And that service sails long. Good read there by the defense. Court awareness, always good. 1-0 for Mount Dora. They'll go back to serve. Set to serve from Mount Dora, number 4, Emily Yon. But we'll have a quick substitution coming into the game. Will be number 7, Michaela Baker, replacing number 1, Taylor Skiles. And here comes the serve from Emily Yon. Good serves there. And a little bit of miscommunication there from the front line of Mount Dora Bible.
I think the front row was waiting for the setter to get up there, and she just couldn't get there in time.
So real important for that setter to come up to get that first pass. That's how you get that offense started.
Yep.
So number 23 back for the Wolfpack. That's going to be Victoria Jones, set to serve. Good service there, picked up nicely by Mount Dora. Set goes. Good angle there in 4-point. Mount Dora Bible gets on the board again, leading 2-1. So a nice cut shot, nice angle there, and it finds a base sideline. So set to serve from Mount Dora, number 2, Brittany Lyles. Game number 1 here, Mount Dora Bible up early. This set to the mid, and just falling short of the Mount Dora Bible back line.
Good shot, good court placement by number 22 for the Wolfpack, Amanda Saunders.
So Mount Dora Bible with a substitution now into the game will be number 13, Isabella Bonner. And back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 2, Brianna Cohen. Here's the serve from Cohen. Picked up nicely by the Mount Dora substitution. The set goes outside. Just gets it over the block. Good defense there by Mount Dora. The set goes back door now. Good swing. And that one just sails wide, but a net violation by the Wolfpack. So we saw a good rally there for the Mount Dora Bible team. You know, a couple of digs there led to a good swing, but, you know, we get the favor of that net call. So Mount Dora back to serve now. That'll be number 9, Peyton Parent, set to serve for the Bulldogs. Low line serve there. It goes to the mid. Oh, good block there. Picked up nicely by the Wolfpack. Here comes the Mount Dora offense. The set goes back door again. Swing over. Picked up by the libero. And we're seeing good defense now by Mount Dora Bible. Set again, outside. Good block there, but unable to get it. You got to give her an A for effort there.
A for effort. Good rally by both teams.
So Mount Dora Bible almost coming up with a couple of blocks there, so both teams digging the ball well. Number 22 for the Lady Wolfpack, that's going to be Amanda Saunders, set to serve. Picked up nicely. One-timer over. And just as she was setting that ball, her back kind of grazed the net. Court awareness, we spoke about it earlier, going to be key. It's key anywhere in volleyball.
Absolutely, Richard.
So Saunders back to serve again. Lady Wolfpack up 4-3 over Mount Dora Bible. Oh, there it is again, court awareness. Lost sort of where she was on the court and kind of just let that one drop in. And a little bit of a lead here. Mount Dora opening a door for Westport. They're up now 5-3. This is game 1. You're watching Bulldogs TV. We're here in Mount Dora, Florida for this varsity girls volleyball season opener. So Saunders back to serve again for the Wolfpack. Good serve, picked up nicely by Mount Dora. Here comes the offense, set to the mid, and it's brought over. Good dig there, picked up nicely. And a tip that goes over. And a couple of Lady Bulldogs there to pick that one up. You know, when two players kind of hit it, it gets a little awkward, and that ball came out of that one really funny.
And number 9 tried hard. Peyton Parent to dive for that ball, just came up short.
So Saunders to serve again. Wolfpack up by 3. Here comes the Bulldogs offense. The set goes outside. Good swing, and it just sails wide. But you like to see a nice aggressive swing there. Unfortunately, didn't get the point, but you'll work into that as the game goes on. So Saunders doing really well right now. Set to serve again. Team up 7-3. A free ball from Mount Dora. We'll see what the Wolfpack can do with it. The set goes to the back row, and a good block there at the net. That's number 13, Isabella Bonner, with the block, and Mount Dora gets the point. And set to serve for your Lady Bulldogs will be Gianna Bonner. Mount Dora down by 3. Good serve there. Set back line, good swing. That was a close one. And so the line judge, a little confused on the call there. It looked in to me. I don't know if you got a clear view of that angle, but nonetheless, the point goes to Mount Dora Bible there. 7-5 now your score. And on the service, Mount Dora gets the ace, and it's now 7-6. Mount Dora Bible through the service back in the game.
They need this rally. Let's see if they can come back.
Service again by Bonner. Good serve there. Good swing there, but a good dig by Mount Dora Bible. The set outside, picked up nicely. The set again. Set from the Wolfpack. Oh, yes. Good play at the net. Got one hand on it. It was a strong tip from Emily Yon, and the Lady Wolfpack couldn't handle it, and we're tied up here 7-7. Correction on that, that's Ellie Yon. Forgive me, you know, you did name her. And unfortunately there, Mount Dora Bible, that one fires off into the stands. And the score now 8-7. So back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack. That's number 20, Darian Bateman. And Mount Dora Bible caught out of rotation there. Some of the fans out there, they don't like the call.
Not happy about that call.
And Bateman back to serve again. And that one sails wide. And the score now 8-9. Mount Dora Bible with a substitution now into the game. That's number 2, Brittany Lyles. And set to serve for your Lady Bulldogs is number 1, Taylor Skiles. Good serve there. Here comes the offense from the Lady Wolfpack. The set goes outside. Good swing there. And the Mount Dora Bible Lady Bulldogs block comes up big again for Mount Dora Bible point, and we're tied up 9-all.
9-all, Richard. That was a nice block by number 2 and number 4 for MDB.
So the serve again from Skiles. Little mishandle, but he'll get a free ball from the Lady Wolfpack. Time to convert here. The set outside, good swing. Picked up nicely. The set again to the mid. Oh, good effort there, laying out for it, and Mount Dora Bible keeps that one alive. Good effort there.
That's that defense, Richard, that they're going to rely on tonight to keep them going.
The set again outside. Big aggressive swing off the block, out of bounds. Mount Dora Bible point, and there's the lead again for the Lady Bulldogs. Up now 10-9. And you spoke about it in the pregame, and it's been really clear so far. The defense of Mount Dora Bible, although at times down, has kept them in this game. The serve again by Skiles. Oh, just catches the baseline there, but a good one-timer going right back over to the Wolfpack side in for a point. And here comes the first timeout of the game. Lady Wolfpack going to take a timeout. Mount Dora Bible sort of charging back with a couple of free points. We thank you for watching Bulldogs TV. Bulldogs TV, this broadcast brought to you in part by BTW, Chick-fil-A, and Comcast Infinity. Hang with us here on Bulldogs TV. We're about 42 seconds away from a timeout, but Mount Dora Bible up 11-9. Hang with us here. Richard Thomas back here on Bulldogs TV. A short timeout after the offensive charge from Mount Dora Bible. And here we are again, Bulldogs set to serve. That's Taylor Skiles back for Mount Dora Bible. And the service there into the net. But a good series of points there from Mount Dora Bible. The defense leading to the offense, forcing the Wolfpack into a timeout. So back to serve for Westport will be number 9. That's Lenny Rivera. And sort of mishandles that one. You don't want to see sort of a two-hand set from that back line there. You just want to see her bump past that one to the setter and sort of caught her in a tough position there. Point goes to Westport, and we're tied up 11-all. So free ball from Mount Dora Bible. Set outside. That one goes and just catches in for the Wolfpack. But a good cut shot there. Unfortunately, the depth perception from the coach was a little off. I overheard him saying he was out. Player held up a little bit, but 12-11 now after the timeout. Westport charging back with a couple of points. Rivera back to serve. That one drops in low. Tip over from the setter. And it looks like the head official sort of calling a carry violation. I'm not exactly sure what the official call is, but that's usually when he felt like she took an open hand and just sort of guided the ball over.
Little bit of a dispute from the MDB players on that call, but ref is trying to explain it now.
And at the end of the day, he's made the call. The captain goes and speaks to him. And it'll be Rivera back to serve from Mount Dora. For the Wolfpack. The set by Mount Dora. Good swing, but dug out nicely, and it's out of bounds. But there's that aggressive swing again, leading to offense for Mount Dora Bible.
That was a nice hit by number 3, Michaela Morris, for MDB.
So Michaela Morris with the point from Mount Dora Bible. Now set to serve will be number 3, Michaela Morris, going back to see if she can make it 2. Oh, yes, ace, Mount Dora Bible. So Michaela goes over, gets a nice aggressive swing from the outside. She goes to the baseline, serves, picks up an ace. And again, Mount Dora Bible right back in this game. 13-all your score, game number 1. Set to the middle. And bit of an awkward swing. She kind of came from behind herself, a little off balance there. Balance key in volleyball to get a nice swing there.
Key in volleyball, you've got to get those balls in, and that one unfortunately was just shy.
14-13, game number 1. Westport back to serve. Good swing there. Picked up nicely, the set outside. Oh, good dig there by Mount Dora Bible. The set again outside. And the block, that's a big number 23, Victoria Jones. She's really, really tall there at the net. And Westport gets the point. So the set from the back line, good swing. And I think they're looking for a tip. And they did get a tip at the net. So point for Mount Dora Bible. So a tough shot there from that back line because you got to get some umph with it, but you want to get that downward motion with the ball, sort of catch it on the top there. Good service there. And that one goes into the stands. Good execution on the serve. Mount Dora Bible point, and we're tied up again, 15-all. This looks like it's going to go back and forth all game long between these two teams. Good, exciting volleyball action here to open up the season. Mount Dora Bible set to serve again. And free ball. Actually, that one's going to sail way long. And point goes for Mount Dora Bible. So Westport with a substitution in for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 14. Elsie Rodriguez replacing number 20, Darian Bateman. And the serve from Elian goes a little wide. And we're tied up again, 16-all. Going back to serve, the mid from the Lady Wolfpack, number 23, Victoria Jones, set to serve for the Lady Wolfpack. Good service there. Set outside. And the cut shot goes a little wide. And we've got a line that says that the ball was in. The official called it out. And he's going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball. Do-over,
a do-over.
As they say.
Every now and then we get our sports crossed up a little bit. The two thumbs up, definitely a jump ball in basketball, but works out nonetheless. So we'll go back to serve. Still tied up 16-all. And Victoria Jones back to serve again for the Lady Wolfpack. And there it is again. We've seen it a couple of times, and she's gotten away with it, that number 14, Gianna Bonner. But we really want to see a bump out of her there. When you get like that, especially if you're off balance, that ball fired right off her fingertips. But that first pass, we spoke about it earlier, key to getting the offense starting correctly.
That all-important serve receive, Richard.
Good bump there. Set back for Lady Wolfpack. Set to Jones. And a good dig there. Picked up nicely by Mount Dora Bible. And a swing from the back line, and it goes long. And 18-16, Lady Bulldogs down 2 against the Lady Wolfpack. And Victoria Jones will go back to serve. Nice serve from Jones. Picked up nicely by Mount Dora Bible. Big swing there, picked up nicely again. And underneath the net there, point will go to Mount Dora Bible. We have a substitution coming in, but we saw it there. That first pass key to getting some kind of offense started for the Lady Bulldogs. So the substitution in for Mount Dora Bible, Taylor Skiles. She replacing number 7, Michaela Baker. And back to serve for your Lady Bulldogs will be number 2, Brittany Lyles. Good dig there by Lyles. A set outside and a free ball over from Mount Dora. Set again from Jones. Big swing, and that goes long. So what we're seeing so far from the Lady Wolfpack is Victoria Jones is sort of the key to their offense. They're trying to get her as many swings as they can.
She's a big girl. What we're lacking on our side is just a little bit of height, and that's where our defense comes in. We've got to be able to read her and dig her hits out.
Big swing there. Number 3, Michaela Morris, unable to slide over to it, and the point goes to the Lady Wolfpack. Another Lady Bulldog substitution now in the game will be number 13, Isabella Bonner. She replacing number 2, Brittany Lyles. So set to serve after the Lady Wolfpack substitution coming in as number 2, Brianna Cohen. She'll go back to serve for Westport. Good service there, picked up nicely by Mount Dora. The set Good swing there. An effective swing outside. The block there from Mount Dora. And they set her again. They go right back to it, and the block comes in for a point. Good effort there. That's 2 straight blocks there by the Mount Dora defense, leading to a point. And we're tied up again, 19 all here.
This is setting up to be an exciting game. 2 evenly matched teams going at it.
So Peyton Parent back to serve for your Lady Bulldogs. Good serve. And they pick it up. The set again. Set kind of a behind her there, but she gets it up and over. The offense now from Westport and into the net. And good effort there from Mount Dora Bible, keeping that ball alive. And they're the first to 20. Timeout, Lady Wolfpack.
That was a nice block, Richard, by number 1, Taylor Skiles, right at the net.
So defense, defense, defense has been the name of the game for Mount Dora Bible early here, and that leading to some points. Hang with us here at Bulldogs TV. Timeout, Lady Wolfpack, as your Mount Dora Bible taking the lead up 20-19. So out of the timeout from the Lady Wolfpack, Mount Dora Bible up 20-19, going back to serve will be number 9, Peyton Parent. And we'll see if Mount Dora can take advantage of being the first to 20. Set outside, the block's been effective, and that one goes wide, but a little close to the net there. Net violation on Mount Dora Bible, tied up again, 20 all. So, Natalie, when you are that first team to 20, you want to go ahead and sort of seal the deal with only 5 more points to go.
You want to keep that momentum going, Richard, and that'll lead you to 25. So let's see if MDB can rally back here.
Lady Wolfpack set to serve. Good serve. Picked up nicely. The set, again, a little bit behind her, but an effective swing that gets over. The set outside for the Lady Wolfpack. Dug up nicely by Mount Dora. And it's the Lady Wolfpack mid. That's number 20, Darian Bateman, who gets the point down for the Lady Wolfpack. And you said it, Westport has the height. Mount Dora Bible has to rely on that defense, and unfortunately they have the height, won that battle. We have another timeout, this time by Mount Dora Bible.
This is still a real close game, Richard. And MDB can get back into it, but they've got to be able to read these plays and be ready for the hits.
So this is a season opener for Mount Dora Bible. The season opener for Mount Dora Bible. We've got a really, really good crowd here in the Fieldhouse today. And, you know, it's really good when you have your community, your school to come out and support you, especially for that season opener. So the fans in the community of Mount Dora Bible are really excited to see volleyball action here again.
It's true. We are blessed with students and parents that really support us. Oftentimes, even when we're at away games, we have more fans than the home team, and you can hear them tonight. That was a misread by MDB setter number 4, Ellie Yawn. So MDB is going to have to really get going here. Momentum on Westport's side, number 22. Amanda Saunders up for a jump serve.
Oh, good dig out there. And Mount Dora keeps it alive. Oh, good block there by Mount Dora. And that one kind of awkwardly picked up and unable to catch up with it. And 23-20. Mount Dora out of the timeout. Trying to string together some points. Been caught in some awkward situation. But Saunders doing a really, really good job there back at service again for the Lady Wolfpack. Good swing outside for Mount Dora, the set back line. The set again, outside, another big swing off the block. And the tip ball over. We'll see if Mount Dora goes backdoor with it again. Set again. Saunders with a swing there. Defense there from Outdoor Bible. The set way outside. The tip over off the Wolfpack block. Pass up to the net. Tipped over. We got a good rally on our hands here. Saunders again with a swing. Dug out nicely by Mount Dora. Big swing and net violation. So that was an exciting rally there. Both teams sort of going back and forth, and it's the Lady Wolfpack who makes the mistake. 23-21, set to serve for your Lady Bulldogs, Gianna Bonner. Good serve by Bonner. And a good free ball over from Mount Dora. Set outside. Oh, and a net violation, but that all started by the Mount Dora offense, sort of catching him out of position, and 23-20 your score now. Bonner back to serve again. Good service there. Saunders with the swing from the back line. The setter gets it outside. Yes! Off to the block, down in for Mount Dora Bible Point. Here we are, tied up. 23-all, game number 1, this opening game of Lady Bulldog Volleyball. Gianna Bonner back now, set to serve for Mount Dora. So you're looking for a good side out here from Mount Dora, see if they can take the lead. Oh, from our angle, it looked like it was in. The official right there calls it out.
That sure looked like it was in, but he's closer than we are, Richard, so we'll take that out.
And number 20 coming into the game, that's Darian Bateman, and Lady Wolfpack on game point. Set outside. Big swing off the block. No. Guess it just went wide. And it's the Lady Wolfpack who takes game number 1 here. Again, you're watching Bulldogs TV, an exciting first game for Mount Dora Bible. They come up short, but we saw a lot of back and forth action. The defense working well for Mount Dora, but sometimes that height going to the advantage of the Lady Wolfpack. How do you assess that first game?
Well, I think our defense was there. Again, it's going to boil down to, with a team this closely matched to us, our serves got to be in. We've got to read the court, read the hits, and just stick with them.
And you're absolutely right. We're minutes away from game number 2. Mount Dora Bible needing to get a win here. So hang with us here on Bulldogs TV. We'll be back here in just a few for game number 2 of this opening season match for your Lady Bulldogs. Hang with us. We'll be back here in a few. Richard Thomas. Back here on Bulldogs TV in the booth today with Natalie Young, the Director of Admissions here at Mount Dora Bible. And we're getting ready to get started here with game number 2. What do we need to see happen out of the Lady Bulldogs here to sort of get that win here and sort of force that game 3?
I think we need to see some confidence with our hitters. Look for digs out of the back row by number 9, number 3, and keep that defense going.
So Mount Dora Bible now in the far court. They have the blue jerseys with the white sleeves. Westport Lady Wolfpack will be playing in the black jerseys with the white lettering. So back to serve early in this game number 2. The start off game number 2 will be number 4, Ellie Yan. So we've got the whistle now. Jan back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. And we're started with game number 2 here. And we get you Fieldhouse. Saunders with a swing back line. Dug out nicely by Mount Dora. Set outside. Good swing. Off the block and out. Mount Dora Bible on the board first here in game number 2. 1-0 the score. And there's that confident swing, that aggressive swing leading to points. Jan back to serve again for Mount Dora. Set to Jones, and a big swing there, catches in for a point. The Mount Dora Bible coach saying that one was out. It looked to be in by a good little ways, but a good swing there by Victoria Jones. You got to give him an A for effort, at least trying, you know?
At least trying to persuade that coach or ref otherwise, but we've got to accept the call as it is.
Jones now back to serve. And that one goes wide. That one clearly wide. And 2-1 your score. Mount Dora Bible up 2-0. Now back to serve for your Lady Bulldogs will be number 2, Brittany Lyles. And we saw a lot of back and forth action between both teams. And the serve by Lyles, too much for Jones to handle. Mount Dora Bible on a roll now. 3-1 your score. So both these teams, it's clear that both these teams evenly matched despite the height difference between the two. But as you said, the defense working well for Mount Dora Bible so far. And that's what you have to do sometimes to sort of equalize that height factor. And a free ball now from the Lady Wolfpack. Looking for conversion here. And net violation on the part of the Lady Wolfpack. And the point goes for Mount Dora. And it's 4-1 in the first time out here in game number 2. Goes to the Lady Wolfpack as Mount Dora Bible up 4-1. So a good start here in this game 2 by Mount Dora Bible.
Even though we had a net violation by the Wolfpack, you saw the placement of that ball by number 9. Just a tip over the net, just over those tall hitters for Westport will be how we're going to get our points tonight, Richard.
And so timeout on the court right now. Again, Mount Dora Bible up 4-1. We thank you for watching Bulldogs TV. We want to give a big shout out to our sponsors of this broadcast, Cupcake Delights, DG Promotions, and Far From Ordinary Graphic Design. We thank you for your support of Mount Dora Bible, our ladies volleyball team, and Bulldogs TV. So out of the timeout, back to serve for Mount Dora Bible. Again, will be number 2, Brittany Lyles. Good serve, deep serve by Lyles. The set to Jones, and that one comes awkward off her hand. 5-1 your score. So you've got a good, decent, comfortable lead here. Now you got to hold on to it.
This is where MDB needs to take advantage of these missed shots by Westport and keep the momentum going.
So it's Westport after winning game 1, kind of coming out a little slow to get into the offense. Defense again by Mount Dora at the net, and another net violation. And the other official saying both of them, it looked like both of them were into the net. but that's all you can ask is that it's, they'll reset and replay that point. So 5-1 still your score. Set outside tip. Yes, in for a point. Good, effective tip, use of the tip by Mount Dora, and 6-1 your score. So despite the replay, Mount Dora Bible gets the point anyway.
MDB's number 14, Gianna Bonner, reading the court well, placing that ball right where it needed to go.
Wiles set to serve. Libero picks it up for the Wolfpack. This set to the mid, and too much on that one. And 7-1 your score now, and the Wolfpack going to another timeout. So again, can't stress it enough. Mount Dora Bible, as you said, has come out with that aggressive. They've come out with that confidence. They just lost that game number 1, but the confidence clear for the Lady Bulldogs right now.
They've got to keep it going. They've got good support from our dog pound. Those are the MDB students there in the far bleachers and rallying for our team.
So the coach of the Lady Wolfpack trying to rally his team a little bit. They've come out real rusty after we saw a sort of back and forth and evenly matched game number 1. But in game number 2 here, Mount Dora Bible with the lead, 7-1. You got this lead. Now it's time to hold on to it.
Absolutely, Richard. Up to serve again for MDB is number 2, Brittany Lyles.
So Lyles has been effective behind the baseline at serve. Saunders picks that one up, the tip back from the setter. Good swing. Oh, good effort there by Mount Dora to keep that one alive. That defense, good. And scooped up again for Mount Dora. Picked up again, Mount Dora Bible, good effort. 2 tough balls keeping alive. Dug out nicely. We should see a free ball here. And a set to Saunders. And Mount Dora Bible unable to get that one, but another good rally. Mount Dora able to scoop out some really tough balls there to keep the point alive. They come up short, but that was an exciting rally there.
That was an exciting rally.
7-2 your score, game 2. Wolfpack with a substitution into the game now. Looks to be number 2, Brianna Cohen, in for the Wolfpack. Cohen set to serve, game number 2, as the dog pound silences the crowd. I'm not sure what that tactic does.
Not sure about that, but
so that's a calming move for the servers. They want a little bit of rowdiness, I think.
Oh, it seemed to work, Richard.
Hey, I stand corrected. The dog pound 1, Richard 0, as their tactic comes up with a service error. And 8-2 your score now. Mount Dora Bible set to serve. Going back there is number 9, Peyton Parent. Parent on serve. Oh, yes. You're looking. I thought that was something. Set outside. We'll see if Mount Dora can convert, and they do. Good, aggressive, confident swing by Mount Dora Bible. And the point goes to the Lady Bulldogs. 9-2 your score. Lady Wolfpack with a substitution. Now in the game will be number 23, Victoria Jones, sort of the key to that Wolfpack offense. So the coach trying to get her back in there, see if they can get her going and get her flowing on offense again. Serve from Parent. Low liner at the net. Setter catches up with it. And a free ball caught up by Mount Dora. The set outside again. Big swing, and that one goes wide. The set kind of caught her a little awkward, so she was swinging from sort of behind her head a little bit, and that's always tough to put away.
Set went a little bit behind her, and she just couldn't get the angle she needed to make that ball go down.
So 9-3, Mount Dora's built up a comfortable lead here, so you don't want to see a drop off in execution. Saunders on serve there. Set outside again. Good swing. Saunders catches up with it. And it's Jones with the free ball. The set to Saunders. Big swing back line, and it goes out of bounds. So the 2 key players for the Lady Wolfpack, Saunders and Victoria Jones, a little cold here in game number 2, and we've seen the Wolfpack offense suffer because of those 2 being a little rusty right now.
Just a couple missed swings there, but 2 players we still got to keep our eyes on. And there's another missed swing by 23. Victoria Jones, that ball just going a little too high off her hands.
And Gianna Bonner with the ace there from Mount Dora Bible, 11-3 here. And the Lady Bulldogs looking good in game number 2. You got to give them, I definitely give them an A for effort right now. They're playing really, really good, solid volleyball right now. Bonner would serve again. Oh, and that one looked like it was going out, but the player played it, and that's that court awareness. We spoke about it earlier.
There was a little bit of hesitation there, Richard, and I believe she actually slipped on the floor as her hand was making contact with the ball.
And volleyball, just like football or mini sports, a game of inches. Bonner, another Lady Bulldogs ace, 13-3 your score. Big lead now for Mount Dora Bible.
Bonner is placing that ball on all points of the court, putting the Wolfpack a little off.
Good service again, dug out nicely. And down for another point. Defense leading to offense for the Bulldogs. The block coming up big there. 14-3 your score. And Bonner back to serve again for the Bulldogs. That one coming off awkward. The offense started, set outside, tip. Picked up nicely by the Lady Wolfpack. They come back with their offense. Big swing, but dug out by Bonner. Set. And the set there kind of, she actually set it, the player from the Lady Wolfpack, and she put that one down for a point.
Unfortunately, that was a missed set by number 4, Ellie Yawn, which allowed the Wolfpack to score.
Again, can't stress it enough. Comfortable lead here for Mount Dora Bible. You just don't want to have a big drop-off here in this game. If you hold on, you win this game. And the hit from the outside going into the net. And it's the Lady Wolfpack of Westport who are able to string together a couple of points here in game number 2. Set to serve, that's number 20, Bateman. Outside, good swing. And it's going to be a tough free ball, but she gets it over. Tip ball. And good placement of the tip from the setter. Goes over. Point Mount Dora Bible. So you said it earlier. That's, something that you want to keep in your back pocket to use it every now and then. Checks out the placement of the Wolfpack defense and then tips it over, and they have a hard time handling it.
Absolutely.
So back to serve for Mount Dora now. It's number 1, Taylor Skiles. Picked up. Set outside to Jones. And that one goes wide. And Victoria Jones got a good swing on that one. And we said it a little while ago, game of inches. That one just wide from the sideline.
Just wide. She had the right idea going cross court.
Skiles back to serve again. Big lead. Can't stress it enough. 16-5 your score. Set again to Jones. She pulls back. And that first pass from Mount Dora Bible goes out of bounds. Just a little bit out of position. Wanted to get over just a hair or two over, but unfortunately she unable to handle that one.
We've got a substitution on the Wolfpack side. That's number 37. Maralisa Lachoa in for number 2.
Mount Dora there with the setup, and yeah, the setter well on the opposite side with their feet, kind of stepping over with their heels there after the set. So again, Mount Dora has built up a good lead, but that drop-off, you don't want to see it. You want to see the execution to keep going. So good serve there. And
boy, there's a serve right down the line there by the Wolfpack, number 9. Weleni Rivera.
And Rivera back to serve again for the Wolfpack. 16-8 now your score. Dug up nicely by Mount Dora. And it's Jones that gets the free ball over. Here comes the offense from Mount Dora. The set outside. Big swing. And that one looked like it might have been out. Mount Dora plays it. Tip again. Picked up nicely by the Lady Wolfpack. Big swing and for a point. So a slow, rally there. But it's the big swing, that confident swing from the outside that gets the point for Mount Dora Bible. 17-8 now the score. Still good play so far. We've seen a couple of slip-ups, but Mount Dora is still executing, in these long rallies. And here comes the offense from Mount Dora into the middle. Yes, another point. Miscommunication. A good play from Mount Dora Bible. 18-8 your score, and they've sort of built that lead up again.
Richard, I think MDB just ran their slide play right there, and it was effective.
So execution leading to the Mount Dora Bible offense. The set to Jones, and she swings, goes wide. 19-8 your score. And after Mount Dora Bible, after we saw that sort of back and forth game, Mount Dora Bible has come here and just asserted themselves with good defense, good execution, and it's reflected on the scoreboard. 19-9 your score.
And that was a long serve by number 3, Michaela Morris. So ball back on Wolfpack's side.
So set to serve for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 25, Roshonda Pierre. The tip there by the Lady Wolfpack. Swing and kind of misplaced that one a little awkward there. Comes off her chest and drops in for a Wolfpack point.
Those balls coming right at you are hard to read sometimes.
And it's the Lady Wolfpack called out of rotation. And those are the types of points that you don't want to give away, especially when you're down. Those are tough to swallow. And the score should reflect 20-10. And again, no, maybe?
There
Yes,
it is.
it should reflect 20-10. And again, game number 2, it's Mount Dora Bible who is the first to 20.
Mount Dora Bible capitalizing on a couple missteps by the Wolfpack. And there's a
picked up nicely by Pierre. The set goes to Saunders. And you would think that parent would pick up that ball, kind of let it go over her head, and it drops in for a point. A little miscommunication on the part of Mount Dora Bible.
Yep.
So 20-11. You spoke about it in that first game. You're that first at 25 more points to go. Here's where you got to really execute and get everything firing on all cylinders.
This is where you got to close the deal, and there's a miss serve by 23, Victoria Jones. So MDB is going to capitalize, hopefully follow through on the momentum.
You hear it a lot in tennis, the unforced error there by the Lady Wolfpack, and it's Mount Dora Bible that benefits from it. 21-11 here. And back to serve for Mount Dora Bible.
Number 2, Brittany Lyles.
Brittany Lyles back to serve, gets the cue from her coach. Lyles with the serve, goes wide for it, picked up nicely, dug out from Mount Dora. And the block comes down on the side of the Lady Wolfpack, 22-12, your score. And actually, Mount Dora Bible doesn't get that point. It's the Lady Wolfpack who picks up the point. So 21-12 your score. Service by the Lady Wolfpack. Here comes the offense of Mount Dora Bible. They come back door, and it's off the block, you would think. And the official calls it out. It looked like it might have been a tip off of the block. I mean, with the ball sort of coming out and going at a right angle, you would assume that something other than the offensive player affected that.
And I believe that's the ref confirming that there was no tip, so the ball
magically went on a right angle out of bounds. So 13-21. Mount Dora Bible still with a lot of opportunities here. Set again, backdoor off the block in for a point. As they say in basketball, the ball never lies. It wanted to go down on their side that time. Point, Mount Dora Bible, 22-13, your score.
Nice shot by our left-hander, number 14, Gianna Bonner.
A left-handed hitter in volleyball can be really, really effective if she can get that swing down. That left hand, really tough to read.
Really tough to read.
So Parent back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs.
And we've got number 10, Sierra Aitken, in for number 14, Gianna Bonner.
And an unforced error there from Parent. Service into the net. 22-14 now your score.
MDB is lucky they've got a little room at this point, but those are those unforced errors, Richard, we just hate to see at this point in the game.
Oh, big swing outside. That's number 3, Michaela Morris. And that point had an exclamation mark all over it. Wow.
Richard, that little girl right there, because she is not very tall, puts a lot of power into her hits, and that one was on the money.
And the service error there by Aitken. 23-15. Still a big, comfortable lead for Mount Dora. The service by Bateman, picked up nicely. Off the tip. Defense there goes to Jones. Mount Dora unable to handle it, and there's Jones. You don't want to get her going, but she gets the point there for Westport.
That was an effective hit by Jones. And again, we got to be able to read those hits.
So we haven't seen, placement skills sort of out of Jones. So if they can just get in position, like you said, it should be an easy pickup. And Aitken there, unable to handle that. 23-17 now, and it's starting to get a little close here. And just 2 more points out of Lady Bulldogs. That's all you want.
2 more points, Richard.
So it's Bateman back to serve again for the Lady Wolfpack. Set outside, big swing, block picked up nicely by Mount Dora. And sort of a free ball comes over. That one looked like it was going out. Saunders with the swing now from the back line. Here comes the offense from Mount Dora. Set outside again. Ooh, looked like it might have dropped in. But the point goes to the Lady Wolfpack.
That ball sailing just wide, Richard.
And if you're a Bulldog fan, you wanted that court to be just a half an inch longer. It might have dropped in. So Bateman back to serve again, 23-18, and it's starting to get a little close here. And that one sails long.
We seem to have a little bit of a dispute here on that one. Seemed to sail long from up here.
And the the coach really, really fired up on that point. And we have a substitution coming from Mount Dora. And we have some younger girls, some of the JV players out there on the lines, but they play a big, big factor in the game. They have to be on point to sort of get those calls because you have 2 officials that really can't see everything, especially with the angles that you see with volleyball.
Yeah, those balls that hit on the line or just past the line, they are hard to read, but those girls really got to pay attention, especially at this stage in a game.
So 24, game 2, or game point now for Mount Dora Bible.
And it appears the ref has ruled in favor of Mount Dora Bible. So set point, Taylor Skiles, number 1, up to serve.
Set to Jones. The tip drops in court point. 24-19 your score.
Victoria Jones reading the court very well on MDB's side, puts that ball right in the hole.
So back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 9, Wilani Rivera. Rivera set to serve, 24-19, and the unforced error leads to the point, and it's Mount Dora Bible who gets game number 2. And we said it earlier in this game, Mount Dora Bible has come out with confidence, sort of asserted themselves in this game, and they get the victory, sort of a decisive victory there.
They came out ahead at the get-go, Richard, and kept their lead throughout the game. But again, teamwork is going to be key. Their defense is going to be key. And last but not least, they got to keep their confidence up.
So we thank you for logging on to Bulldogs TV. Hang with us. Game number 3 going to be coming up in just a few. Richard Thomas back here on Bulldogs TV with Natalie Yawn, and an exciting first 2 games. You know, that first game was sort of a back and forth. The second game, Mount Dora Bible was the clear aggressor, getting a lot of offense through defense. So here we are with game 3. What are we going to see next?
Let's hope the stamina stays with the MDB team. Westport may have just had an off game. They may come back, Richard, so it should be exciting, fun to watch.
So one of the keys in that game number 2 was that the big players for Westport were out of it or just never really got into the game. That's Victoria Jones and I can't think of the other girl's name. Saunders were unable to sort of get into the swing of things there, and Mount Dora Bible really taking advantage of it.
Taking advantage of it. But again, in volleyball, that can easily be erased with this next game. So they've got to be on their toes, both teams, and play their game.
So we're going to get started here. We want to give a big shout out to our student staff here. We've got a couple of students who've been our producers for the game. They're rotating in and out. Bulldogs TV, sort of a new thing here at Mount Dora Bible that we're all excited about, but the students get an opportunity to plug themselves into our broadcast. We got a couple students on the computer producing the show. We've got a couple of kids that have been over at camera. And live video streaming, you as a director of admissions, it's got to be an exciting feature that you have to your school to sort of bring more people to the school.
Absolutely. And, you know, a lot of our students have family out of town, so anytime that we can pull them in, they can watch their grandchild or cousin or nephew, niece, get to play sports live is just an outstanding way to pull the community in.
Now, if there are people out there watching and they want to learn more about Mount Dora Bible, how can they get in contact with the school?
First, by visiting our website, which is chbs.org, and or they can call 352-383-2155. What's good about our school is I'm on staff to give a personal tour at any time.
So we're getting started here with game number 3. On serve there was Westport Lady Wolfpack, and they get on the board first here. And set to serve for the Lady Wolfpack. If I had better eyesight, I'd be able to see your numbers. I didn't bring my glasses today.
I think that's number 99, Kara Blaze.
So the tip shot there, and the official calls another carry. And the key to that shot is that you want to get that ball on your fingertips. You don't want to have too much of an open hand there, and I think that's what he's seeing.
And Ellie Yawn is just learning that shot. She's getting better at it, but again, just the wrong angle. Help there from Peyton Parent getting that ball up.
Set goes to Jones, and that one goes wide, but another big swing from Victoria Jones. 2-1 now in favor of the Lady Wolfpack. Going back to serve for Mount Dora Bible will be Elion, just speaking about her. And we'll see if Mount Dora Bible can get back into that swing or the momentum that they had coming out of game number 2. And Jan serve, just catching inside, point for Mount Dora Bible. So the line judge there initially calling it out, but just catching inside there. I think that was pretty clear for everyone to see. And it's tied up 2-all. The tip from Victoria Jones. And picked up nicely, scooped out. Mount Dora Bible into the offensive set outside. Big swing, cut shot, picked up nicely by the libero. Again, Saunders with a big swing off the block of Mount Dora Bible. And they've come out already. Victoria Jones and Saunders, their coach, has them in position to sort of make something happen offensively. Maybe he saw what we saw in game number 2.
I think so, Richard. And they've come out making a statement. I got to tell you, 22 Saunders was just set up beautifully by her setter for that nice hit.
Wolfpack substitution back into the game will be number 12, Olivia Terrace, set outside for Mount Dora with a tip shot. Oh, miscommunication there, drops in for a point. We're tied up. So to start this game, what we've seen so far is a little bit of that game number 1, a little back and forth, the team sort of feeling each other out.
Absolutely. Tip effective there by number 9, Peyton Parent for MDB.
Brittany Lyles back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Saunders picks it up. Set back to her. Picked up nicely by Mount Dora. Set back door. Tip shot I don't know if that was a cross between a tip, a timid swing. Nonetheless, it gets in for a point.
And again, number 14, Gianna Bonner, reading that court well, placing that ball right in the hole.
So Lyles will go back to serve again. Mount Dora taking their first lead of the game, 4-3. And that service going out of bounds. Point, Lady Wolfpack. Substitution for the Lady Bulldogs. Back in the game will be number 13, Isabella Bonner. And back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack will be number 14, Elsie Rodriguez. Alysse, I just butchered her name.
Maybe it's Elise.
Thank you for helping me out there. And number 14, Gianna Bonner, unable to get, sort of get above the ball. You want to get on top of the ball for that swing and get it going down, and that one kind of sails wide into the back wall. So service, maybe some type of violation there. Mount Dora Bible picks up the point.
I think we missed something there because MDB has the point with number 9, Peyton Parent, serving.
Parent now set to serve. Big block there at the net. And Gianna Bonner comes right back, makes up for that minor mistake, and gets the point for Mount Dora. Up by 2 now, 6-4. So that defense is what gave them the lead in game number 2. We'll see if they can do it again here in game 3. And that serve just catching the net, and it comes back.
That ball wanted to go over, just quite didn't make it.
And it's Saunders back into the game for the Lady Wolfpack. She goes to serve. And that one well outside. Point goes to Mount Dora Bible. Now you want to take advantage of that unforced error from the Lady Wolfpack. A point here goes a long way.
A long way.
And it's Gianna Bonner back to serve. Good serve there. And unable to catch up with it. And good execution there. Good serve. Leading for a point. Saunders, big swing on the back line there. Big swing from Mount Dora, and that one just catches the line. Game of inches. That one gets in for Mount Dora Bible point.
Nice hit from Peyton Parent, number 9.
Parent, good execution here in that lead. Starting to creep open for Mount Dora Bible. Bonner set to serve. And just goes wide with it. 9-6 your score. Still a pretty comfortable lead so far here from Mount Dora Bible, but execution key here in the early stages of game number 3. Jump serve from the Lady Wolfpack. The set out. And the set was kind of set between two people, not knowing who it was, and that all starts with communication maybe from the setter.
Yep, setter is the quarterback of the court. She needs to call her plays, and that just fell right between number 3 and number 9. Either one not sure whose ball it was.
Bateman with the serve, swing from Mount Dora Bible, catches the Wolfpack defense out of line, and she hits it where nobody was. That's how you get points. Pretty simple. Point Mount Dora Bible, 10-7 your score.
Momentum is definitely on Mount Dora Bible's side. They recovered from that miscue the play before, so let's see if they can keep it up.
Set to serve now from Mount Dora, be number 1, Taylor Skiles. Picked up nicely. The set outside. Big swing off the block. Mount Dora Bible point, 11-7. Defense turning into offense for the Lady Bulldogs.
Which is nice to see. We originally thought we were going to have to rely on a defensive game, but it's good to see our girls hitting. Nice serve by Taylor Skiles.
Set outside to Jones. And a good effort there. And all you want to see out of Mount Dora Bible is sort of to keep Saunders and Jones at bay. You want to keep them here. So We've seen a couple of effective points out of them, but they haven't gotten to that consistent play like they were in game number 1.
That's right. And that hit was reminiscent of how Jones performed in game 1, so we'll have to keep an eye on her.
So the serve from the Lady Wolfpack. The set goes backdoor. Big swing. Again, you can't say enough of it. It's all about that getting on top of the ball. 11-9 your score, and the Lady Wolfpack starting to creep back a little bit. Set to serve is number 9, Elena Rivera, and that serve sails long. Point Mount Dora Bible. 12-9 your score now. And set to serve for the Lady Bulldogs will be number 3, Michaela Morris. So far, you got to give it to her. She's playing really well for the Lady Bulldogs.
She's playing very well. There's a nice serve there.
Good defense so far. The tip shot tries to go long with it. Just comes up short. The set back to Rivera. Dug up nicely by Mount Dora in the tip shot again. One-timer. And another one-time ball that comes back. Set again outside. Another swing. So we got a good rally on our hands here. Both teams sort of playing well. It's Saunders who gets a good swing and the tip shot. And they call net violation on Jones. But another nice long rally there. Both teams playing good defense, and it's Mount Dora Bible who benefits. And first time out of game number 3, again, goes to the Lady Wolfpack. So Mount Dora Bible comes out here in game number 3. Comfortable lead as I did in game number 2. Now, as we said in that game number 2, got to execute now and hold on to that lead.
Got to execute, got to hold on. I think for both teams, this being the beginning of the season, that's why we might have a little bit of jitters on either side with the violations, the unforced errors, but they're both kind of coming alive, and we'll see which team can execute and see this thing through.
We thank you for watching Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible here in Mount Dora, Florida. I want to give a big shout out to some of our sponsors, High Five, Partner Marketing, Sports Frenzy, and Zones Inc., supporting Bulldogs TV, Mount Dora Bible, and Lady Bulldogs action here on Bulldogs TV. Again, if you want to learn more about Mount Dora Bible, go to www.chbs.org, where you can contact the admissions team via the website. Find those numbers and the contact information there. Come and check out Mount Dora Bible and schedule your tour of this campus today. So out of the timeout, it's Mount Dora Bible set to serve, and that's Michaela Morris set to serve for the Bulldogs, who have a comfortable lead here in game number 3.
We've got several of our football players there cheering our girls on in the dog pound, and again, that goes back to what a great student body we have, a lot of camaraderie and support for each other. Oh, and Michaela Morris's serve just dinks over the net. Not returnable for any of the Westport players.
And when that ball gets caught up on the net, it causes a lot of hesitation. You're like, what do I do?
Just can't move those feet fast enough when that happens. Oh, and there's a miscue on Westport's side. That ball dropped.
And the key behind that miscue was that it was between their two key players, Saunders and Victoria Jones, and the point goes in favor of Mount Dora. So here's that lead. It's opening up even more. 15-9 the score. The offense set now for Mount Dora. The set. And a good swing there. And court placement there. Sort of played the ball wrong. Didn't know where it was going to fall, and it falls on their side.
Little bit of an overpass there. Setter just couldn't get to the ball, and so point for MDB.
And a timeout for Mount Dora Bible. And again, we thank you for logging on and watching Bulldogs TV. If you're watching via FHSAAsports.com/MDB, we thank you for joining us. If you're watching live via YouTube, we thank you for supporting our varsity girls volleyball team and supporting Mount Dora Bible here in Mount Dora, Florida. You know, you guys here at Mount Dora, we sort of just redid the Fieldhouse here. A nice, beautiful court for a lot of the sports to play on. Facilities, even at the high school level, key to that camaraderie, that community that you support. You're proud and you want to defend your home turf here.
Absolutely.
So You have football action here this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. The football team will be playing on Friday night. How's the team looking so far?
Team's looking good. We just came off a big victory against Cornerstone Christian Academy. I hope I got that name right.
Don't worry.
I believe the score was 54-6,
Wow.
and so a decisive win for our varsity boys football team. We also have a new JV team this year, and I believe their next game is next week. There's an ace by Michaela Morris for MDB.
We spoke about it earlier. You can't say enough about how Michaela's playing. She's the offense so far has been flowing through her. She's been sort of the heart behind the offense of the Bulldogs.
Michaela's new to our team this year, and she has brought both offense and defense, really shining tonight.
So Michaela Morris back to serve again. A big lead for Mount Dora Bible, 17-9. The set to Saunders' back line, picked up nicely by Morris. The set goes again. Good play, execution of the play there from Mount Dora. Dug up nicely. The set outside again. Big swing goes cross court, and that one goes wide. And the offense from Mount Dora Bible firing on all cylinders, and it's clear on the scoreboard. 18-9 your score here early, or we're about midway through game number 3.
And that's number 9, Peyton Parent, coming up with a big hit there. Ref's calling. We've got some boys playing with the volleyball on the far side of the court, and we're going to do a do-over, I believe.
And so we'll reset the serve there. I'm not sure what happened, but Michaela Morris back to serve again. Good serve there,
Oh,
ace.
another ace.
Morris comes up big again for Mount Dora Bible. And a substitution from the Wolfpack coach, and he's sitting down now. We saw him active on the sideline earlier, and he's in a tough position right now. He just can't seem to handle what Mount Dora Bible's doing so far. Jones with the swing off the tip, picked up nicely. The set outside. And Victoria Jones, that height coming into play there. And if you're Coach Aponte for Mount Dora, you're okay with a point or two there from them. As we said, you want to keep them at bay. You just don't want them to get into the swing of things.
Big block by Victoria Jones, and we have a tough time responding to that.
19-10 your score. Wolfpack on serve. The set. And through the block. That's an aggressive swing because it goes right through the hands. Jones was there, but the swing too hard. A confident swing again, leading to that point for Mount Dora. So again, for the third straight game, Mount Dora Bible's that first team to 20.
And that was a nice hit from middle blocker Brittany Lyles, number 2 for MDB.
Picked up nicely. Offense starting for Mount Dora off the block, scooped up. There comes your third hit. Libero picks it up for the Lady Wolfpack. The set to Saunders. Oh, good defense there. And we'll get a free ball from Mount Dora. Set back line. Yes! A big block in the middle. That's number 2, Brittany Lyles, and Mount Dora Bible through defense get in the offense.
Another big play by number 2, Brittany Lyles.
And although this is game number 1, as you said, not a lot of height on this team, but if they see that they can win games through effective and good quality defense, that's got to bode well for the season. And the block coming up again for Mount Dora, 22-10. And this is a Lady Bulldogs team we like to see all season long.
This is great, Richard. Third time's the charm for Brittany Lyles.
Nice effective serve there. And I think he's going to stop the play because she slid underneath the net. The point should go to Mount Dora. It looks like the official kind of lost his whistle there. He kind of faintly blew it, then he blew it right out of his mouth, and he was like, I'm trying to fumble for it. But point to Mount Dora Bible, 23-10 the score now. And the Lady Bulldogs, you can't say it enough. They're looking really, really good right now with the season opener.
They're looking real good. What you need to remember in volleyball is you cannot slide underneath that net. I think there's a little bit of wiggle room with most refs, but if it's a decisive whole foot underneath that net, they're going to call that.
And the floor captain for the Lady Wolfpack, going over to speak to the ref, but it wasn't her foot. I mean, she fell on the ground, and her knee was clearly underneath and over that line.
Absolutely.
So Lady Bulldogs on serve again. Saunders outside with an effective tip right over the block. And Height coming up again for the Lady Wolfpack, and they get the point. But here it is. Mount Dora Bible has that lead, and it's okay if Saunders and Victoria Jones get a couple points here and there. As long as you execute here, again, 2 more points to go.
2 more points to go. They've got a comfortable lead.
And it's Jones back to serve. Picked up nicely by Mount Dora. This play outside. Big swing off the block. In for a point. And key there, she gets it off their key player, Saunders, who was there for the block, fires off her arm, and in for Mount Dora Bible point.
And another good hit by Peyton Parent, right where it needed to go.
You said confidence really flowing for Mount Dora Bible, and here it is, set point again for the Lady Bulldogs. Saunders tips it over. Here comes the set again outside. They can put away the set here. Oh, and a timid hit there from number 9 of the Lady Wolfpack. That Rivera just gets over, and the tip drops in. But that's, again, one of those tips where your feet are kind of frozen because you don't know where you need to go. But 24-12, plenty of set points here for Mount Dora. And a free ball. Oh! Wow, the free ball, the free pass that gets over, drops in for a point, and Mount Dora Bible victors here in game number 3, and they're rolling right now. The confidence is really flowing, the momentum is flowing, and Mount Dora Bible, you need a few of those to win games here in volleyball.
Need a few of those, Richard, but we've got to remember it's not over yet. Varsity plays best out of 5, so we'll head into game 4 with MDB leading the way.
So we thank you for locking on and watching Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible in Mount Dora, Florida. Again, if you want to learn more about Mount Dora Bible, be sure to visit us at chbs.org. Contact our admissions team today. Hang with us. Game 4 action coming in just a few here on Bulldogs TV. Richard Thomas back here with Natalie Yon here on Bulldogs TV. And Mount Dora Bible, after losing game number 1 has come back strong. Those were impressive, decisive victories in games 2 and 3, and now with an opportunity to put this match away here in game number 4. We'll start with service. But what do you have to say so far from out of the play of the Lady Bulldogs here in game number 1, season opener?
You know, we thought we'd start out relying on our defense, Richard, and what happened, I think, in games 2 and 3 were our offense. And a nice surprise there with some nice hits by the offense, and especially number 3, Michaela Morris, coming up strong on both sides.
The offense has been there, but like you said, we don't get the offense if the defense isn't there, and they've been playing exceptionally well. Saunders comes up, and the Mount Dora Bible tip comes up with a good block there, holding Saunders at bay, and they're on the board first here in game number 4. Sorry for my slow talking there. I had to confirm in my head that I was actually right. Service again from Mount Dora. The tip shot picked up nicely. Set back door and a free pass from Mount Dora. Jones now. Big swing into the net. She was a little too late on her contact with the ball. Goes right into the net.
Swung just a tad too late on that.
And 2 easy points for Mount Dora Bible. Back to serve again. Ellie Yon. Saunders going to come up for it. Picked up nicely. Good dig. This set outside. Swing for the... And just misses that one getting over the net. The net kind of holding that one up a little bit.
Looked like number 9 was wanting to tip that over, and it just was shy of going over the net.
2-1 your score now. Substitution for Westport in now number 12. That's Olivia
Terriaka.
Thanks for the help there.
Let's hope.
I was going to sound that one out a little bit live on the stream. But good pickup there. Mount Dora Bible with a substitution into the game. Number 7, Michaela Baker. And a swing outside, and Mount Dora Bible comes in and gets the point. 3-1 your score. And confidence, we spoke a lot about it, is on the side. Momentum on the side of the Lady Bulldogs. And you're looking with a 2-game lead to put this game away here, put this match away.
Yeah, if MDB can pull off the win here, that will be the end of the night.
And good play there at the net. Set again to Saunders, comes with a big swing. And point for the Lady Wolfpack.
MDB unable to return that nice hit by 22, Saunders.
And it looked like Mount Dora Bible was in position to sort of pick that up. But what you see sometimes, that player who's just out of position thinks you can get to it and kind of hits it and knocks it out of that player that might have been in better position there. So communication, again, sort of the big thing to a lot of points in volleyball. And
MDB not quite covering the block there.
And we're tied up 3-3, but the Lady Bulldogs have been here before. Here's where confidence comes in. You know you're there. You've been there before. You want to just keep executing. And so far, you've been the better team. So if you keep executing, we'll see if they can hold on here. Set, backline, too much to handle. And guess who it is? Number 3, Michaela Morris coming up big for the Lady Bulldogs.
And Michaela hitting from the back row on that shot. Number 99 unable to return.
So Mount Dora on service now. The set outside and just over the block. Not able to sort of cover that, and it drops right in the hole between the Mount Dora Bible defense and Saunders going back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack. And good effort there, sort of falling on her knees.
Not sure what happened there, Richard.
Kind of, my eyes are playing tricks on me there, but she tried to keep that point alive. Unfortunately, number 14, Gianna Bonner, unable to keep it or get the point. They come back to Bonner. She comes with a shot outside the tip from Mount Dora. The set outside from Mount Dora Bible. Block covered nicely there by Mount Dora. And a big swing again from Bonner. Couple of good plays at the net. The set to Bateman. Picked up nicely. And again, miscommunication. That setter, she's the one that's got to go. And it was sort of one of the players on the back line sort of got in her way a little bit, caused that hesitation. But that setter's got to get to sort of that second pass to sort of get it up to the hitters.
Or call for help, one or the other.
And there it is. We've seen it a lot from Gianna Bonner, getting her hands up for this. That first pass, we've said it all night long. That first pass key. She got to get that bump going there. And unfortunately, Mount Dora Bible unable to convert. So 7-4, Westport has come out here, and they have a slight lead here in game number 4, 7-4. But hopefully Mount Dora Bible don't let that door get open too far, and they can close it with good defense.
Timeout called by Coach Aponte for MDB. Seemed to be a little miscommunication on the last 2 plays, so we'll see if they can come back from that. Key point volleyball is the mental toughness. Regardless of what happens on your side, you got to keep playing your game.
7-4 your score. Saunders from Westport set to serve. Bateman unable to handle that one. Sort of a lackluster swing. And the point goes to Mount Dora Bible. 7-5 now your score. And back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs will be number 14, Gianna Bonner. Bonner with service there. Tip goes back. And he's calling a 2-hit. That one kind of close, but again, he's a little bit closer than we are. Execution there for those of you watching. You want to get that ball on the tip of your fingers and sort of flick it out there, but he's saying that she sort of guided that ball again, and point goes to the Lady Wolfpack. And it's Bateman set to serve again, and that one looks to be long, and it is. Point back to Mount Dora Bible. 8-6, Lady Bulldogs down by 2, but still well in this game number 4, a decisive game number 4 for them if they can get the victory.
Up to serve is number 1, Taylor Skiles for MDB.
Skiles with service. Picked up nicely by Saunders. Goes back to Saunders. Big swing. And Skiles unable to handle it. And again, you don't want to get Saunders or Jones going, but Saunders with a good, effective, aggressive swing there from the back line. Set to serve for the Lady Wolfpack, number 9, Rivera.
And there was an effective hit by setter number 4, Ellie Yon, for the point. That one went in her favor.
It's 9-7, your score here. Set to serve, number 3, Michaela Morris. And Lady Bulldogs still down by 2. Set to Saunders, picked up nicely, dug out by Mount Dora, and it goes right into the net. And there it is, Saunders coming up big again for the Lady Wolfpack.
There was a rare miss on a pass by Michaela Morris into the net.
And it's 99. Kara Bales with the service there. And they call net violation on the part of Mount Dora Bible. Nonetheless, Victoria Jones put that one away with her height there at the net. And 11-7 now. And this one looks like game number 1. It's a tight sort of back and forth, but the Lady Wolfpack with momentum right now.
There's Victoria Jones with a big block.
And if you're Coach Aponte, timeout might go a long way to sort of settle the team down. You know, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself there. So a couple of calls haven't gone in the way of, or haven't gone in favor of Mount Dora Bible there. The floor captains go to speak to the officials, and it's just key to get an idea of what the official is seeing so you can sort of make the adjustment. And service there, picked up nicely. The set outside, big swing, picked up by Bateman. Set outside or tipped over. Set again, big swing off the block and free pass, Bateman. And picked up nicely by Mount Dora. Tip, oh man, the tip behind her head. That's kind of like that no-look pass that drops in for a Mount Dora Bible point.
Setter Elion not giving up at the net, even though a couple of those didn't go her way before. She's had 2 now.
And you've really got to know where you are. And when you take a shot like that, you got to know where you are and you got to know where you're sending that ball. Good execution there at the net.
Not sure what's happening here. It looks like their rotation is in question for Westport.
And Mount Dora Bible sort of looking for a point because the serve had happened, and he called them out of rotation. So we'll see if he makes the call. They haven't reversed 2 minutes. We've seen a couple of times where they reverse the call, but I think they're saying I'm not sure what they're saying,
I'm definitely not sure what they're saying.
So they're going to call a jump ball or a do-over for you volleyball fanatics out there. And we'll replay the point, 12-9. And Jansek to serve after the excellent point. Good service to Saunders. They give it back to her outside. Big swing, dug out nicely. The set outside. Tip shot. Yes! Effective play, especially when you're playing taller players to get that tip just off their fingertip, goes out of bounds. 12-9 your score. You want to hold on to it now to sort of get back into this game number 4. Elion back to serve again. They serve Saunders again. Awkward pass, but it gets back to her, and that one sails long. And
the MDB girls are fired up now, Richard.
12-10, and the coach from Westport going to call a timeout. We thank you for watching Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible here in Mount Dora, Florida. Want to give another big shout out to our sponsors, BTW, Chick-fil-A, Comcast Infinity, Cupcake Delights, DG Promotions, Far From Ordinary Graphic Design, High Five, Partner Marketing, Sports Frenzy, and Zones, Inc. Mount Dora Bible, Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible. Natalie, one more time, tell us how, if they're watching out there, if they want to learn more about Mount Dora Bible, maybe schedule a tour, maybe visit us on the web, how can someone out there find out more about what Mount Dora Bible has to offer?
Go to our website, Richard, at www.chbs.org or call us at 352-383-2155.
And out of the timeout, Mount Dora Bible on serve, Saunders. Big swing right down on the line. 13-10 your score. Mount Dora Bible still in it, though.
Mount Dora Bible still in it. Richard, that's one of the first line hits we've seen all night. Just a beautiful swing by 22, Amanda Saunders.
So substitution. Victoria Jones coming out. And sort of misplaying that one's number 7, Michaela Baker. The service there by number 12, Olivia Terriaca. Did I say that right, Kylie?
We hope we're saying that right.
Yeah. Set to the mid, off the block, in for a Mount Dora Bible point.
And once again, if you all saw that, that ball was beautifully dug out by number 3, Michaela Morris, and then hit well placed on the court by number 9, Peyton Parent.
So Michaela Morris making it happen on the defensive end tonight for the Lady Bulldogs. 14-11 your score. Back to serve for your Lady Bulldogs, number 2, Brittany Lyles. And it just sneaks in.
Well, we thought it was in. Our line judge says it was out.
That time, I got to say, we had the better angle. We were definitely on top of that one. But, hey, we don't have whistles. We can't go over and stop the game. Set, backdoor, left-handed hitter. Bonner there. Saunders with another big swing, and Mount Dora Bible unable to handle the heat from number 22.
We're getting to that pivotal point in the game, Richard, where MDB is going to have to really start to come alive here.
And that service sails wide. And as you just said, after the unforced error, you got to capitalize here, get another point up on the board. So number 9, Peyton Parent back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Good service there. Saunders with this set, haven't seen that. So the coach from Westport making a move. It was Saunders there, getting that first pass in the set outside. So we're at that sort of breaking point in this game, 17-12. The lead is opened up for Westport. If you are the coach from Mount Dora Bible, what are you saying to your team right now?
He's hopefully bringing them together as a team, saying we can still do this and just play their game. They've got the talent. They need to just come together and see it through.
Again, you're watching Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible in Mount Dora, Florida. We're here at McGehee Fieldhouse on Jack McDonald Court. And it's Saunders back to serve for the Wolfpack. Jan with the set. Oh, that one looked like it might have been out. They give it back to Morris, and that one goes into the net. That one looked like it might have been traveling out there. Court awareness in, coming in for a big play.
Again, that's just a call you got to make in a split second, and Bonner decided to pass the ball. Mishit by Michaela Morris.
And the serve from Saunders goes long, and it's off of Mount Dora Bible player, and it's Saunders who's come alive. We haven't seen both of them. Jones has been a little quiet, but it's Saunders who's come alive for the Wolfpack. Set outside. And
Michaela Morris wishing that ball would have dropped just a little sooner. She's regrouping now.
For the first time in this match, it's the Lady Wolfpack who's the first to 20-12 your score. Big swing, goes into the net. And if you're watching out there, Mount Dora Bible just looks a little flat right now.
Looks a little flat, a little lackluster. You wonder if stamina's coming into play. Again, they're at the beginning of the season here.
So the free ball from Morris. Couple of plays there at the net. They set Saunders back line. Dug up nicely by Mount Dora. Jan with the set to Morris, and it's in for a point. That's what we need. Defense leading to offense. Michaela Morris puts another one away for Mount Dora Bible. 21-13, a nice little hole that Mount Dora's got to dig out of, but it's not too far away from them. They can pull it out. Bonner with the service now, and Jones gets back into the game, and the coach immediately pulls her out. Or actually, she'll stay in the game. He'll put in his libero. 21-14, your score. Crunch time now. Bonner back to serve for Mount Dora. The tip shot picked up nicely by Jan. The tip back to Morris. Little awkward swing, but picked up. Bateman with the set. Free ball for Mount Dora. And the tip shot goes into what they call sometimes dead man's corner, and it gets in there for a point. That's a tough one to call. Again, you've got to make that split-second decision. It looks to be going long, and it just drops in. So Bateman set to serve with a big lead for the Lady Wolfpack. 22-14, your score. Set outside. Morris, big swing. And it just sails long. No tip. Out of the Wolfpack. 23-14, your score. This is game number 4. And so far, it looks like we're going to go over to that decisive game number 5. But, hey, if you're out there, if you're a viewer, this is kind of exciting volleyball, and you love to see this. Good
slide play by MDB.
The tip picked up nicely from Jones, and it's Morris. Comes back with a big swing, 23-15. Mount Dora Bible not going away just yet. And back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs, number 1, Taylor Skiles. Good scoop up at the net. Morris, free pass over. The set goes to Saunders, and Saunders, wow, puts that one away nicely. Drop it in for a point, and set point in favor of the Lady Wolfpack as Mount Dora Bible makes a substitution, bringing in Michaela Baker.
Number 22, Amanda Saunders, really coming alive this game for Westport Wolfpack.
And we spoke about it. Her and Victoria Jones were a little silent in that those middle games, and here in Game 4, Saunders comes alive, and so does the offense from the Lady Wolfpack. And an awkward set there goes into the net. That pass from Saunders put the setter in a tough position, 24-16. Set to serve, Michaela Morris.
I heard a whistle.
And the official's going to go to the table to see what is what, but they still haven't made an official call. So point goes to Mount Dora Bible. Westport out of rotation there. So 24-17. As Morris will go back to serve. A few set points for Westport. Mount Dora Bible not completely out of it. Service by Morris, comes off her hand a little awkward. And a free ball from Saunders. Offense now, set up, cut shot, and for a point. That's what you like to see. And that's one more set point less that Westport has as Morris goes back to serve. Lady Wolfpack substitution. Now in the game will be number 37, Lachoa. Morris to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Set, yawn, tip, picked up nicely. Jones with the tip, dug up nicely by Mount Dora. Swing off the block. Outside again, another tip that comes in. And dug up by, so we got a nice little rally here. Set outside again. Good swing picked up by Bateman. And that shot just sneaks in. And the game goes to and the officials are calling them back to the stand.
I believe that's game over in favor of Westport, Richard.
So the teams haven't moved yet. I'm not sure.
A dispute on that call on that last play, but it did go in favor of Westport. I believe decision now on court position. The Bulldogs will stay on the same side of the court, I believe, for the 5th and final game.
So we thank you for logging on and watching Bulldogs TV. We're going to go to that decisive game number 5, and we'll see who will get the win here. So we saw Mount Dora Bible come alive in games 2 and 3 and win those decisively. And although it wasn't a decisive victory from Westport, they get the victory, and we go to that game 5. And this one not going to that typical 25 points, so I think we're playing to 15 here, so crunch time now.
Crunch time now. There's not a lot of room to make your mark, so whatever team gets ahead and keeps that lead will have a better chance for victory.
So hang with us here. We're going to take a short break here on Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible in Mount Dora, Florida. Hang out with us here. We'll be back here to McGee Fieldhouse in just a few. Richard Thomas back here on Bulldogs TV with Natalie Yon. And here we go, decisive game number 5. Mount Dora Bible has sort of come out, asserted themselves in games 2 and 3, as we just said at the conclusion of game number 4. But it's the Lady Wolfpack has sort of come back, and they got Saunders, one of their key players, going. And they get the victory there in game 4. So game number 5, for those of you not familiar with volleyball, this one won't go to 25 points. It's first to 15, got to win by 2. Jan would serve there. Set to Saunders. Picked up nicely. You just want to see her get a little bit more under that ball, but she was in position.
She was in position, but you've got to just get close to that floor and pop that ball up.
So Victoria Jones now back to serve for the Lady Wolfpack. Jan gets it. And they call a net violation on Jan. A little upset with that call. they'll call the point in favor of Westport. And Victoria Jones now back to serve, 2-0 your score early. And that one gets in for an ace. And Coach Aponte quickly to call a timeout. I think that's a timely timeout. You want to sort of regroup really quick and sort of keep the team. What do you say to the team right now? You're down early, but the game not away just yet.
Just reinstill the confidence. Again, they've got to get to 15. It's just 3-0 now. And so just to try to regroup, refocus, and execute the plays.
3-0 your score as Coach Aponte calls the first timeout of the game. Victoria Jones back to serve again. Again, it's key to note, we're only playing this game to 15. So the unforced error, any kind of error, goes a long way. Jones with service there. Outside, tip over the net. They go back at it. Jan with the set again outside. Swing. Jones there to pick it up. Oh, a little miscommunication. And it falls on the side of Mount Dora Bible. And they didn't even know where that ball was. It kind of just dropped out of the sky on their side. After it looked like you were going to get a point from Mount Dora Bible, they're down 4-0 now here in game number 5. Jones with service. And again, Mount Dora Bible, maybe a little bit of that fatigue, who knows, but a little flat right now. They're down big right now. It's 5-0, a game to 15. We're at that breaking point right now. Something's got to change, and it's got to change quickly. Jones with service. And maybe that's what Mount Dora Bible needed with the unforced error.
That might be the catalyst to get them going, Richard. Let's see what number 2, Brittany Lyles, can do on the serve for MDB.
Lyles set to serve. 5-1 your score. Lyles with a nice effective service there. The tip. And Saunders hit that ball a couple of times, so 5-2 defense leading into offense for the Lady Bulldogs. And Lyles back to serve again, trying to get her team back in it, and that one into the net, and you don't like to see that unforced error, and that one hurt.
That one hurt. This is a critical point in the game, and this is where we need every point.
So 37. That's Lachoa back to serve. Jan with the pass there. Yes! None other than number 3, Michaela Morris, who gets the point. And 6-3, your score.
Number 9, Peyton Parent, up to serve.
Saunders with an awkward swing there, gets over. Saunders again plays it well. They set back to Saunders, big swing. And Mount Dora Bible unable to catch up with it, 7-3. Lady Bulldogs down by 4. And we're still at that breaking point. We got to get a couple more points in there to sort of swing momentum, but definitely on the side of Lady Wolfpack right now, as Saunders has got her game going of late. Set outside, free pass from Morris. The set again to Saunders. They're feeding her, and she is delivering on the offensive end, and she puts another one away for the Lady Wolfpack.
Back row for Mount Dora Bible, just unable to handle those hits coming from number 22.
And they were there in those in the first 3 games. They were there digging a lot of balls out, but a little flat here of late. And as you said a couple of times, it may be a little fatigue. We can't forget this is game number 1. And if you're Coach Mike Aponte, I think you're okay with the way your team has played here, especially in game 1, coming off some of the preseason matches. You're playing okay. You want to get a victory, though, but you've got a lot of positives to pull away from this game. 8-3 your score. Coach Aponte calls another timeout, and we'll see if he can light another fire under his team. as Saunders goes back to serve again for Westport. Westport out of Ocala, Florida, so not too long of a trip down here, and Saunders delivers on serve as it's Gianna Bonner unable to catch up with that one. That foundation when you look to sort of serve receive is key, and she was kind of falling away, and the ball reflected her placement as it just fired right off her hands awkwardly. Saunders would serve. Jan set outside to Morris, and that one out of bounds. And tough now, 10-3. Westport just a few points away, and you can sort of see frustration on the faces of the Lady Bulldogs.
Things just not quite going MDB's way. Serve receive affecting us right now.
(11-3) now your score, and that one just sails wide, so point for Mount Dora Bible.
Up to serve for MDB, our lefty, 14, Gianna Bonner. Big swing from 22, Saunders just swings wide.
And Saunders with, like you said, a big swing there, and it goes a little wide. 11-5 now your score. Mount Dora Bible still kind of in it. We're at that sort of midway point for the Lady Bulldogs. And Victoria Jones unable to make that first pass. 11-6 now your score. And the coach from the Lady Wolfpack off the bench, a little fired up, and he doesn't want to let down as they have a pretty comfortable lead here. So we thank you for watching Bulldogs TV for the final time. Natalie, tell the viewers out there if they want to learn more about Mount Dora Bible, how they can get in contact with the school and schedule their tour.
Please visit our website, chbs.org. Call 352-383-2155.
And you're watching Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible here in Mount Dora, Florida, a part of the FHSAA network. You can check out archive footage of this broadcast by going to fhsaasports.com/MDB. You can watch archive footage of all the broadcasts throughout the year. So out of the timeout, 11-6, the score. Gianna Bonner with the service there. And
Victoria Jones.
Yeah. And
with somewhat of a weak hit, Richard, but that ball managed to just go right over the net.
And that one kind of just, that's a tough one. If you had a balloon, it just got popped right there as the air just kind of comes out, because you hate to lose a tough one like that. And Jones comes up big at the net. And what we didn't want to happen has happened. Both Saunders and Jones alive of late for the Lady Wolfpack.
Coming alive when it most matters as well.
Bateman now back to serve. John the set. And Morris comes up big. And that one just catching the corner, 13-7. This game's not over just yet. And going back to serve for the Lady Bulldogs will be number 1, Taylor Skiles. And these are some big serves for her. Got to get some points here. Ooh. That hurts. That's another tough one.
That hurts, Richard. We were to set point here for the Wolfpack.
And we want to remind you, hang with us after the broadcast. We'll have our pregame show, and we'll get an opportunity to speak with our head coach, Mike Aponte, and our player of the game. So hang with us for our postgame show after the broadcast. Jones gets it over. There's your ball game. Final score in game number 5, 15-7. And Westport wins this match 3-2. We thank you for logging on and watching Bulldogs TV. Bulldogs TV, the live streaming program of Mount Dora Bible in Mount Dora, Florida. Hang with us. We're going to have our post-game show in just a few. Hang with us here on Bulldogs TV. Richard Thomas back here on Bulldogs TV. So we saw an exciting matchup here as Mount Dora Bible, unfortunately, gets the loss after going to 5 games. But we've got the Mount Dora Bible Bulldogs player of the game, Michaela Morris. Michaela, you had an exciting game. We saw you swinging for the fences out there. Unfortunately, you guys come up just short. How do you assess the play of the team here so far in this opening game of the season?
Well, I mean, we played great. I mean, I couldn't ask for any better. Everyone played their hardest. They wanted to win, too. We both wanted it. So we played hard, we swung hard, and we tried our best. But we can fix it, and we can go out next time and beat them.
So, Natalie, you spoke about it. Defense, you guys not a very, very tall team, but your defense showed up and played well. Speak for the defense out there for those who are out there watching.
Our defense is awesome. I mean, we pass great. We get it to the setter, and then we just kill it. We don't have tall blockers, so we just have to take it in the back row.
So as you guys look forward to your next volleyball matchup, what are you working on in practice? What are you looking for out of the team?
We're definitely trying to get people to block, so we're going to get our blockers up there and just work on our defense and get better.
So Bulldogs TV player of the game, Michaela Morris, we thank you for joining us here with a little bit. We're going to get our head coach in here just a few, Mike Aponte. But Natalie, as we let Michaela get out of here really quick, we'll just slide behind her there.
Thank you.
The defense, we were just speaking about it, comes up nicely for the Bulldogs, but unfortunately just falling short of that victory. How do you assess the game?
Well, you know, I think the team started off strong, Richard. They came through on the defense, especially in games 2 and 3, really came through on the offense. Whether it's a matter of endurance, whether it's a matter of mental toughness, they just fell short that 5th game. But the good news is they've got a lot to look forward to. Our next match, which happens to be tomorrow night against Forest Lake at Forest Lake Academy.
So the team going on the road, still waiting a little bit for the coach to come out. But let's one more time, if you're out there watching, how you can get in contact with the school, maybe schedule a tour and see the campus here at Mount Dora Bible.
We're celebrating 68 years of Christian education here in beautiful Mount Dora, and if you haven't had a chance to come and look at our school, please visit our website at www.chbs.org. or feel free to give me a call at 352-383-2155. We are still enrolling for the 12-13 school year. Spots are available, and just give me a call.
And we want to let everybody know that archive footage is available of this broadcast by going to fhsaasports.com/mdb. Archive footage of this broadcast also available live on YouTube. So just go to youtube.com and type in the title of this game. So it'll be Mount Dora Bible versus Westport High School, and you can find that archive footage there. We're going to go ahead and sign off here on our broadcast for our varsity ladies volleyball team. For Natalie, we thank you for joining us in the booth today. The maiden broadcast of Bulldogs TV goes well, and we're going to sign off here from McGehee Fieldhouse. We thank you for joining us. Again, archive footage available at fhsaasports.com/mdb, youtube.com. Just type in the title of this broadcast. That's Mount Dora Bible versus Westport High School. We thank you for logging on and watch us. Until next time, we're signing off here from Bulldogs TV.